It's time for some midlife glam. I'm Angela Lee Pickard, 51 years old, and here are my secrets to looking your best at any age.
So here's my Lady Dior. This Lady Dior is a vintage piece. It was initially called the xoxo in French. Circa 1994 to 1996, before it was called the Lady Dior, right? And yeah, I scored this bag, you wouldn't believe it, for only $1,000. Okay, on retail, brand new, it's going for way more than that, and it's still in very good condition. Now let's go and have a look at the quality of this bag. Okay, the difference from a vintage Lady Dior is that the leather is very supple. Okay, you can see she bends. Okay, the newer designs are very structured. That's what I love about the vintage piece, right? And also there is a zipper on the top. Okay, you can see the zipper that zips right through, so it will secure your items in the bag. And the other thing is that it does not come with any brass feet. The newer designs have 4 brass feet, I think. Okay, and her hardware is still pretty pristine. We will polish her up and she will look very shiny. You can see she's still very shiny. Okay, and before I proceed with the polishing, because she's very soft, I decided to purchase myself from Samorga. You know, Samorga does inserts. For those of you who follow me, I do like to buy their inserts for my bags and for my wallets. Do look out for the video that can turn your basic wallet into wax wallet on chains for only a small fraction of the price than what you would pay at the store nowadays. Okay, turn a Chanel walk, turn a Dior walk, a Gucci walk, no problemo. Okay, so I am going to put this insert into the bag and you will see the difference in the structure. Okay, it's quite simple to put it in. Basically just slide it in, because the Samorga insert is quite you know, soft also. And voila, see the difference already. She's much more structured. Okay, and I can't bend her as easily as before. Okay, and this bit you can see that she is not as squishy as before. Okay, so the only thing is that for vintage Lady Dior or Choo, it does not have a serial number. If you're okay with that, I say do it, because for me it is a unicorn bag. It is a first edition Lady Dior bag, and in time it will definitely go up in price. I've bought many vintage Chanels way before production. I mean, the serial number came up, you know, they were circa like early 1980s, and they're still worth quite a penny now. And I believe so that with the Lady Dior, in time, I mean, now it's expensive, but in time it will be more expensive. So it's worthwhile getting a vintage piece for a fraction of the price, and in time it will be an investment piece. I mean, it is really now an investment piece. Okay, so there it goes. And so voila, here you go, a Lady Dior for only $1,000 and looking almost spanking new. So how do I know that she's an original item? As you can see, the hardware has the CD logo on it. Okay, and you can visually see the gold hardware is actually still in very good quality and still having a bit of shine, even though there's some scratches, but there's a certain shimmer to it, as you can see. All right, and the other thing is that you can see also that the zipper has a CD logo, and you can feel the hardware is really solid. Vintage luxury bags, the quality is so far superior than current models and design, and I really love vintage items. So if you enjoy vintage pieces as much as I do follow me on my Lee Beauty channel, and like and subscribe. Okay, so you can see there's also a flat screw, pretty similar to that of the Chanel. Okay, the flat screw heads on all sides, and in the interior, that's my Samoga insert there, but you can see there is the Christian Dior stamping, and also you can see also the lining, and as you can see, the lining is also the matching lining. All right, okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video and what I had to share with you. And yeah, so for me, vintage is the way to go, pre-love is the way to go, circular fashion is the way of the future. So yeah, join me as I travel the world, and I scored myself this beautiful Dior vintage shoulder bag in a black leather for a very affordable price. So you can see the CD, and the hardware is still pretty good condition, even though it's a bit tarnished, but I was fine with that, right? So it came with a shoulder strap, and for those of you who are familiar with the Dior bags, it looks very similar to the Dior Montaigne 30 bags, right? So do check that out. I will put a picture right down below of the Dior 30 Montaigne bags that are currently for sale. They are current season of bags, and they do cost quite a penny, but this baby here only costs a small fraction of that price, right? And I paid close to maybe 500 Singapore dollars, in USD just slightly over 400, right? So let's have a look inside. As you can see, she's still in a pretty good nick. The leather is hardly scratched and still very shiny. Okay, so inside the bag there are two sections to it. It's pretty spacious. I have not used her yet. I am going to probably start using her soon after I film this video. So there is a zipper here. All right, it is, fairly good quality still, not much stains or anything, and it's in like a yellow fabric right in here, and it's a leather interior, and there's another zipper here to store your precious stuff. And so you can see not much stain, still in very good nick, and a little pocket here. So I'm going to spice her up a bit, because I find that just with the leather strap sometimes it can be a little bit boring, if you want to say, but if I wanted something more trendy, I will change this to I will slip this in. Okay, sorry, let's try and do it with two hands instead of one. It gets a bit difficult. So I've just looped it in and clasped it together. Okay, so now it's just one big long chain, and all right, I'll close it up, and voila, look how classy it looks now with a gold chain. So there you go. Right? Yeah, and if I wanted to shorten the strap, all I need to do is just hold it over, and just get the other strap, and then close back the flap, and ta-da! It is a shorter shoulder strap. And how pretty is that, right? So, okay, ladies, so just for your fun fact, the CD logo, this particular model, the vintage model, actually comes in a dual tone. It's a silver and a gold. I will show you a picture of a better condition bag with the proper gold hardware, but currently it looks pretty much like a champagne gold or silver hardware. But the original, I think that this is in gold and it's a CD in gold and silver, but you know, can't really tell from afar, and she looks gorgeous. So if you have vintage Dior bags in your collection, do share with me which ones they are. And yeah, guys and girls, do look forward to many more of my videos. For today, I shall say au revoir and see you in the next video. Do like it and subscribe, and ta-da! See you everyone. Look how gorgeous this vintage Dior is. Bye bye.